Hello and welcome back. My name is Brett and I'm here with the Yoga EVO Ab Roller. This thing is fantastic. I love it. I told you how much last time I love this thing. It really got me my start with fitness and especially my abdominals. So I owe a lot to this piece of equipment, and the Yoga EVO one is really nice. So I've been having a lot of fun with it. I wanted to go over some movements today that are more isometric. We're gonna do some holds. We're gonna do some slow stretches. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit from last time. These are going to be movements that will help us get deeper into stretches and will work on our isometric hold. So we're gonna be doing a plank with this and some stretching movements for our upper body and as well as our legs. So good movements. We're gonna take it nice and easy for this round and do one good isometric hold and we'll be in great shape. So the three movements I wanna do today are a plank, which we're just gonna start on our knees here and start with the ab wheel right underneath us. And all we're gonna do is with a tight core, we're going to bring our feet up. We're gonna spread them about shoulder width apart. We wanna make sure that we're pressing down deep into the ground with this ab wheel. So press up high and hold this. Tight core, round that upper back out and hold it. Come up onto those tippy toes, be right up over the ab wheel. You have to really engage your core, your chest, your back muscles to keep yourself elevated high in that plank. Really great movement. We're gonna hold that for a good 20 count and then relax and we'll come into a stretch. The next movement we're gonna do, I'll turn front with you here. We're going to spread the legs wide in a straddle. We're gonna sit up really straight. You're gonna hold on to the ab wheel and you're just gonna use it to help you sink into a wide leg forward bend here. So you're gonna sink deep into it and then slowly pull up out of it. The ab wheel's kind of cool because it lets you glide in and out of this movement. So we're just gonna sink into it. Ask yourself to stretch far out there, reach the arms out as far as you can, and gently pull back out of it. So really slow, really about allowing breathing into this movement and then just slowly gliding yourself back up straight. It's kind of nice to not have to hold far and long in a stretch every now and then, to be able to ease into it and then just ease back out of it. It works on that range of motion. It works on us allowing our mental space to allow ourselves to ease into it. Try and keep your back as straight as possible and then pull it back in. Really great movement. From there, we're gonna stretch out our delts a little bit. So we're gonna put this behind us, the legs out straight, and we're gonna just relax back into this, stretch the delts out. Breathe deep into it, and then again, slowly roll it back up. Breathe deep into it. And roll it back up. This is gonna work our delts a little bit, just stabilizing. But I also want you to focus on breathing into it. Let gravity kind of do its thing. Roll back out with it and come back out. If the underhand grip is a little much for you, you can try the overhand grip. It's gonna stretch out the delts in a slightly different way, so it's kind of nice to do both. But most importantly, just push yourself to your comfort zone there and then breathe into this and just try and let them relax. It's a really nice opening stretch for the chest and it opens up those shoulders as well. Really nice, relax before we get it back into another plank. So let's go ahead and do this for 2 to 3 rounds and see how we feel. So we're gonna start off with the plank. Again, knees starting on the mat. You wanna get it right underneath your shoulders, right underneath your chest. Spread the legs out one at a time so that the feet are just about hip to shoulder width apart. Push down really strong, keep your head in line, and just roll the upper back out and hold this. We're gonna sit here and hold this for 20 seconds. You really wanna make sure that you keep breathing. You have to maintain a tight core. You have to focus on the stabilization of this fulcrum point right here. The ab wheel acts as a great little point to balance on, and it asks a lot of your muscles to engage to keep you above it and to keep you balanced. So focus here, breathe. Remember to keep pushing down deep. We're gonna be in this for another 5 seconds and just breathe. Keep your head in line. Perfect. Let's sit down, spread the legs wide in a straddle. I'm gonna go at an angle here for you. Sit up really nice and straight, and then from here, just allow yourself forward. You're just rolling out slow with a big exhale. And then bring it back in. Inhale, exhale, and roll it back out, allowing it to just stretch gently. Breathe into it once here. And then bring it back in. Sit up nice and straight, nice and tall. Reset that posture, and we're gonna breathe back into it here. Focusing on just relaxing those legs. Keep the feet loose. That's one of the best tips I ever got, is just remember to keep your feet loose. It's not about tensing your legs any. It's about relaxing and allowing the stretch to happen. Your body can do it. It's about letting your mind control the muscles. It's about letting your mind let the muscles relax. And it's a tricky thing sometimes. Breathe into it once. Focus on that back nice and straight. Relaxed feet and come back up. Let's do it one more time. So a big deep breath in. Sit up nice and straight, good posture, and then roll out. Breathe once here. Just relaxing into it and glide it back up and in. Perfect. We'll switch. Put it around behind our back. Let's start with an underhand grip here, and we will relax back into this. Really open up the chest, allow the arms to go back, really stretching out the shoulders, relaxing. Breathe once deep into it. And come back up to straight. Set up your posture, keep yourself nice and engaged here, and then relax back down. Breathe into it. Inhale and bring it back up. Really nice stretch of the shoulders here. Let's switch our hands to overhand grip. So the palms are going to be facing down now. Again, roll out. Really opening up the chest there, opening up the shoulders. That feels really good. And we're going to bring it back up. And with the next exhale, slowly roll it down. Let's sit here for a good long breath. And bring it back up. Perfect. Let's go back and set ourselves up for another plank. You're going to ask those muscles to engage really strong here. Get the wheel right under your chest. Spread one foot back and the other foot back, about shoulder width apart. Hip to shoulder width apart. Engage and really press down, round the upper back out. Keep a tight, tight core, and just try and focus on holding this position, holding this posture with your upper back nice and rounded out. Just relax here. Tight core, up on those tippy toes. Push yourself up like you're moving up into a planche. Really great stabilization here. Tight core, rolling that back out. Get all the benefits of pushing down strong. That's going to really train those serratus anterior, the posture muscles there. Really important for a lot of movements. Good, and we'll bring it down. We'll straddle the legs out, straight out to the side, really wide. Sit up nice and straight. Roll deep down into it. Keep those feet nice and loose. I like to wiggle them just to remind myself, keep those loose. We're gonna pull it back up and in, sit up really straight, reset that posture, try and maintain that posture as we sink back down in, nice and slow. Everything slow, just allowing this stretch. And sit back up out of it, nice and straight. Exhale and sink back in. And back up and out of it. Big inhale, big exhale, and stretch back into it. Reach as far as you can out there. And then bring it back in. Let's flop it around behind our backs. Stretch out those shoulders one more time. Let's start with an underhand grip, palms facing up, and just roll back into this. Nice deep breath while you're there. Let it relax, let everything open up, and then we'll pull it back up. Back out with the exhale. Relax there with it. I like to rock a little side to side. I'm stabilizing everything, but it just kind of feels good to loosen the shoulders up one side then the other, pull it back in. Sit up really straight and roll back into it. That will really let you just glide through these movements. Helps make me feel confident. All I have to do is hang on to the wheel and just engage my core a little bit, but allow myself to sink in, just letting gravity do the work. I never feel like I'm out of control here, like I can't pull up out of it. And pull back. I've changed my hands over to palms down here. I'm gonna roll back out with it, stretch them out really good, just relax. Breathe into it, look upwards. Let those arms relax, let the shoulders relax. Come back up. One more time out. Relax deep. And we'll come back out of it. So these are 3 really good movements that you can do. It's a little bit more relaxed. We've done some stretching movements this time and one isometric hold that really asks you to engage. Feel free to go do 1 or 2 more sets of this. It's a really good little calm set. Not big heart rate here, just big focus on form, on posture as you sink into the movements, and especially as you do the plank hold. Remember, always breathe. Never hold your breath while in a stretch or when holding an isometric hold. Always important to keep nice consistent breath in and out through the diaphragm. You'll be in great shape with the Yoga EVO Ab Wheel. Really nice tool to get into these stretches and to challenge ourselves in a new type of destabilized plank. So fun thing to play with, and I'm glad you joined me today. I will see you for another video again soon.